It's the 5th of July, and it's, what time of the day is it? It's 20 minutes to 10 in the morning. Getting hot. I just finished filming that huge loader, or whatever they call that. It's not a loader, it's a shovel. A huge shovel, mining shovel. I think they're mining phosphate, or phosphorus, whatever they call it. They process it to use it as fertilizer, I believe. Now, I started today down at Paul's house, and the mileage on the odometer was 83,525. And basically, we replaced a couple bulbs in the front and the back of the rig, and that gives me all of my stoplights and directionals and stuff working. I appreciate him doing that. Of course, he also replaced the starter motor to start this rig yesterday, and the old one was just awful. I mean, it was corroded to death. It's very warm sitting here right now, so I'm not going to sit here very long. I just wanted to put this little introduction kind of together for today. I don't know how far I'm going to drive today. I have a map right here in front of me. I'm going to look at it a little further, and I'm going to see where I'm at and where I want to go and see what I'm going to do. Anyhow, that's it. I think this area of the world is called Fort Lonesome, and I believe it's at the corner of State Road 62 and 39, and it is a pretty busy intersection. Like I said, I think it's Fort Lonesome. I think it's about 40 miles north of where Paul is, and where Paul lives. And of course, there is my beautiful rig right there behind me there. Now, I've been by this place a couple of times before, and I have seen this monstrosity that I'm going to try to get a picture of right now. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but this is a huge, I mean monstrous, I guess it's a steam shovel kind of thing. I walked a little ways away from where I parked my rig. See if I can get a shot of this. Pulled into the Duet County store. Right there. Anyhow, that's steam shovel, crane, shovel, huge friggin' shovel. Looks almost like it's got an office building up on the top of it. And it is working, actually. It's right out there. And I think it's probably about a half a mile away from where I'm standing right now. It's gonna pivot here. Just brought up something in a bucket, and it's pivoting around, and it's gonna dump it somewhere. It's just monstrous. It ain't probably a half mile away, but it's far enough away that it's pretty cool. I'm glad I stopped. I never saw it working before. Like I said, I'm at the intersection of County Road 39 and State Road 62. Right there. It's Thursday, July 6th. I am, I don't know, maybe 100 miles from home. It was very hot yesterday, and I decided that I would take a campsite early. I'm at the Ridge Manor Campground in Ridge Manor, Florida. And it was only 26 bucks, $26.50 for the night. It's just coming up on 9 o'clock here pretty quick. I don't have to be out of here till 11. I already have a reservation at another campground about 80 miles from here. Lochloosa Harbor Fish Camp RV Park. And that's in Hawthorne, Florida. Like I said, about 80 miles, so a couple hours to get there. Right now it's nice outside. I'm in shade still with my motorhome. What I want to do, if I can here, before I leave, because the RV park here has pretty good Wi-Fi reception as far as I can tell. So I'm going to see if I can make a video. Now I do want to say something about the last video that I produced and I put it onto YouTube. I forgot what day that was, but I made a video back a few days ago, before I left, in fact, before I officially left the area of Arcadia and Port Charlotte, Florida. I made a video and I put it on the computer, from the GoPro onto the computer, and then I put it right from the computer onto YouTube without using Windows Movie Maker to edit the video. It's just raw footage basically, and as a result it's probably doesn't look very good. And so I want to I just spaced out. I had a senior moment with regards to that. I forgot that I needed to use Windows Movie Maker to edit the video and to make it shorter and to make it so it's more palatable to view. Anyhow, I'm going to correct that today. I'm going to make a video. I think I have 3 or 4 pieces of video on the GoPro right now. I'm going to get started on putting them on the computer, and then using Windows Movie Maker to edit them and put them together in a more appropriate way, and then I'll see how fast they will download to YouTube. I'm going to stay here in this park until checkout time, which I guess is probably 11 o'clock. So I'm going to try to get all this done in a couple hours, and then I'll get on the road and get to this next area, next park. Anyway, that's it for now. Oh, I will say this. I will insert this in to another part of the video. My goal is to travel less than 200 miles a day to go from point to point. I went, I don't know, about 80 or 100 miles yesterday. I'm going about 80 miles today. Take another campsite with electricity so I can have air conditioning. I will say that I had air conditioning here, just the roof air. And yesterday, while I was during the day, while I was here, I got here around 11 o'clock in the morning, and all afternoon it was warm in here. I need that other air conditioner in the window. And so I need to make a note that I got to buy an extension cord so I can run an extension cord from the box to the window air conditioner separately.